Well, there's new housing coming to our borough, but some Bronxites in Mott Haven are not too happy about it. And News 12 The Bronx reporter Ian Stark explains.
A condominium building is soon to arrive in the South Bronx, and it's promising to make the Bronx great again. The blog Welcome to the Bronx caught the sign earlier this week, hanging on the building at 225 East 138th Street, still under construction. Known as the Joinery Condominiums, its website tells it's planned to stand at 7 stories and consist of 47 residential units. Amenities are to include a fitness center, yoga room, bicycle room, storage room, and a rooftop terrace. Welcome to the Bronx states that there are 2 currently available one-bedroom units, one priced at approximately $370,000, the other at $430,000. And some locals don't feel that homes priced as such are a right fit for their community.
I thought it would be like maybe a senior citizen building or something, but to pay that for an apartment, no way.
That's not for the Bronx. That's not the Bronx type of thing.
See it. I don't see it. I don't see anything wrong with the Bronx the way it was. I just think that they need to maybe fix some of these old buildings and keep the rent stabilized so the people that need to move or want to stay in their borough can live in the Bronx.
News 12 The Bronx reached out to the condo company for comment, but we've yet to hear back at this time. Ian Stark, News 12 The Bronx.
Ian?
Good morning, Linnea. Good morning, Aisha. And good morning indeed all around, because the subways are running on it close, and that makes for a good morning for a lot of people. If you're riding a train, you should be good to go. If you're driving, unfortunately, this may be a little familiar. The typical hiccups here on the Cross Bronx as you make your way towards the Bronx or Parkway under 20 miles an hour. Heading down to Bruckner, we're getting close at the same kind of slow pace. Crossing to and from the Bronx, just watch the Throgs Neck. There's a lot of activity here at the tolls. That's really the worst thing you got to worry about there. If traveling to Midtown, we're seeing delays at the 59th Street Bridge and at the Midtown Tunnel, so that's already going to be your toughest zone. If you're traveling to Lower Manhattan, things actually look pretty good. Look at the Manhattan Bridge. Look at the Williamsburg Bridge. That's fantastic. The Battery Tunnel is slowing down. This is not unusual. In fact, usually that's the first to slow down and stays the worst throughout the rush hour. Throughout Brooklyn, the Belt's looking fantastic. No problems heading around the neighborhoods. Just remember the inbound Gowanus is where we're seeing the toughest stretch as traffic is dipping down to about 20 miles an hour. Alternate side parking rules are in effect today citywide. Live look at the roads. And there's the Whitestone Bridge. Queensbound traffic slowing down, heading to the left. Let's get a weather check with the meteorologist Mike Rizzo.
Breaking news of the mass shooting on the Vegas Strip. The death toll is now at least 50 and at least 200 are injured. News 12 The Bronx reporter Ian Stark is in the studio breaking down this morning's horrific event for us. Ian.
Aisha, police are now identifying that shooter as 64-year-old Stephen Paddock. People say he was found dead after officers stormed into his hotel room to confront him, but not before opening fire on the crowd of more than 20,000 people at a Jason Aldean concert on the Strip. You see the moments the first bullets were fired. The crowd at the concert scattering, running for their lives. Police say this is Paddock's vantage point, that he was on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Hotel looking down at the concert. You're seeing here the aftermath of the shooting. One witness says everyone was confused when they first heard the sound of gunfire.
Initially, you thought it was fireworks, but then right after the fireworks, they turned the lights on, and about 5 feet from me, you could see a guy with a bullet wound right in his neck, emotionless, and from there on in, it was just, people just started dropping like flies.
Back here in New York, NYC Police Commissioner James O'Neill tweeted, "Thoughts and prayers are with at least 20 killed, more than 100 injured in mass shooting and concert in Las Vegas. Lone gunman is down. Since that tweet, the toll has risen to at least 50 killed and at least 200 injured, making this the deadliest shooting in U.S. history. Police believe this was a lone wolf attack. Now, if you're trying to reach loved ones who are at the concert, police are asking that you call the Red Cross hotline at 1-866-535-5654. That number is also posted to our website. And as we learn more about this story, we'll, of course, pass your information on to you. Aisha, back to you.